Welcome to Conversations with the Queen. This is the second episode, part 2 of Mind Your Business. Coming to you live from cloudy California today. I'm tell you, my Georgia people, y'all need to come and get y'all's weather, but this is not our weather, okay? This cloudy and rainy stuff, come and get y'all's weather. Y'all over there with the sunshine and the heat. Can we get some of that, please? But this is the second episode of Mind Your Business. The first one was last week. You can check out the YouTube channel and watch that one. But this is part 2. And the title of this one is White People Problems. Okay? White people problems. Now that has a lot to do with what is going on in our society that we like to sweep under the rug. And it has to do a lot with mental health. Now I have a magazine out called Yukon Magazine, and in September 2015 I did a segment on mental health in our society today. If you would like to get this magazine, I will have the links down in the video below. But mental health is a very serious problem that's going on in the black community that we love to sweep under the rug. But today, I choose to talk about it, okay? So, mental health issues in society today. Now, mental health is the ability to cope with and adapt to the stressors of everyday life. People with good mental health and self-awareness, directed and responsible for their actions, that's a normal mental health. But we have everyday stressors, that gets in our way, that cause us to go into like depression. And if you go into these disturbances with the stress too long, this is when you go into mental health issues. Okay, just a little definition to clear up mental health. It's the ability to cope with and adapt to stressors of everyday life. Not everyone can do that, and we are learning today that so many people are going through and have gone through depression, anxiety. We don't like to talk about anxiety, but I'm noticing this, so many people deal with anxiety, myself one included. I dealt with anxiety for a long time, but I've since come out of it. But a lot of people are dealing with anxiety and other mental health issues. Okay, the effects of mental health can be long lasting or temporary. We all go through some type of mental health issues, depression or something like that in our lifetime. Okay, but some people, it's long term, it's long lasting. Come on, but we don't like to talk about it, we don't like to deal with it. And what I'm learning is it's affecting mostly the black males in our society today. Okay, think about it. Our males are seeing their friends and family, loved ones getting killed in the streets, shot, stabbed, murdered, whatever. They're seeing them die in the streets, and they don't get any help from it. They don't talk to nobody. They don't receive no kind of counseling, no kind of mentoring, no kind of anything. We was like, oh, they'll be okay. No, they won't. We have seen in the last few years the suicide rate of our black men and our young black boys have increased significantly. Come on, guys, we have to do something about this. We have to bring an awareness to this, and this is what I'm trying to do today. Bring an awareness to mental health that is affecting my people, society today. These are not just white people problems. These are human problems, okay? We all deal with mental health. It really bothers me that lately I've been seeing young people as young as 9 commit suicide because they're being bullied and all this other stuff. That's a problem. We have a serious problem that we need to deal with. And today I'm just bringing light to it because this magazine was inspired by Don Cornelius. it's inspired by him. This article was inspired by him when he commits suicide. You know, growing up Soul Train, you know, I grew up with Don Cornelius in my home every weekend, okay? Every weekend. Soul Train. And to know that he committed suicide as a black man, that's what inspired this particular segment of my magazine. Again, if you want this magazine, I'm going to have the links in the video below. But you ought to get it. It has some really good information in it. But seeing that our young black boys are committing suicide, hanging themselves and all this other stuff because they're being bullied in school, they're not talking with it or dealing with it with the family member or relatives or any teachers or anybody. How did all of these people around these young people miss it? How did they miss it? Because there are signs. There are truly signs. If this child, this child is known to play video games or, anything active, and all of a sudden, they stop doing those things, that's a problem. That's something we need to look out for. That's something that we as a society need to look out for, because 9 times out of 10, the people closest to you, they're not going to pick up the signs until it's too late. But this is where it takes a village to raise a child. Somebody should have noticed that this child wasn't acting right. Okay? At school, at home, somebody should have picked it up. The suicide rate, according to my studies, it affects from the ages of 10 to 24. You have a 19% rate of men over females. Come on. Females are less likely to kill themselves, and we are actually seeing this today, that our young men and young women are killing themselves because they're being bullied in school, and everybody around these children missed it. Everybody, from the grandparents to the cousins to the aunts to the uncles to the teachers. The teachers see them more than just as much as the parents, and everybody missed it. Come on, we have got to do better. We have got to be on the lookout for these things. And it's some major warning signs of suicide include talking about killing or harming oneself. Now, I'm not talking about these ones that are out here talking about, I'm going to kill myself for attention. I'm not talking about that. Because you can kind of tell those ones that just want attention and those ones that really mean that thing. But talking about killing themselves or harming themselves, that's a warning sign. Talking about death or dying a lot, that's a warning sign. Pulling back from everything that they love to do, that's another sign. We need to be on the lookout for these things, people. Okay? And this magazine has so many other warning signs. Not only is suicide a mental health issue that we're dealing with, but I'm learning that it's a lot of people dealing with bipolar in our society, and schizophrenia in our society. Those are all mental health issues. And we sweep them under the rug. Oh, they'll be okay. They'll be okay. They're all right. Oh, we're just going to take them to the church and they can pray over them. Now, granted, some of these things are spiritual, but some of these things is a chemical imbalance, okay? And some of these things that we're going to have to really pick up. We're going to have to pay attention and pick up on these signs. Okay? Schizophrenia, bipolar, all of this stuff. There are major signs. And it's really affecting our young people today. To me, that's a no. We have got to do better. We have got to do better as a society. We have got to be on the lookout. Not just worry about me and my 3. We have to worry about everyone around us. If you don't know your neighbor, get to know your neighbors. That's myself included. Because I'm kind of a hermit. I'll be in my house all day, okay? It's the same thing. We really got to get to know each other. We really have to be that village that raised the child. There are ways that we can deal with and cope with stress and depression, anxiety, and all of those things. These are not just white people problems, okay? Everybody deals with these problems. It's okay to get help. Don't ever let nobody make you feel that you're crazy or you're this or you're that because you want to get help for negative thoughts that's coming to your mind. And that's the problem with most people today. Oh, I don't want nobody to think that I'm crazy. You don't want somebody to think that you're crazy, or you don't want to be crazy. You have a choice. Get some help. We all go through some kind of mental health issues once in our lifetime, at least once in our lifetime. It's okay to get help. It's okay to go see a psychiatrist or psychologist or anything. A mentor, get you a mentor. And make sure you get you a mentor that can ask all the right questions, and somebody that you can trust, because it is a hard thing to trust somebody, tell them all your problems, tell them all the things that you're dealing with, just to go and hear it from somebody else that you thought you was confiding in them, but now here you're hearing it from everybody else in the family. Okay, don't deal with those gossipers, okay? Get you somebody who is a mentor that will only deal with you and not everybody else. Because families, we got to stop this gossiping about each other, okay? We have to stop. It has to stop. If somebody comes to confide in you about something, keep your mouth closed. And if you don't think you can keep your mouth closed, you need to let them know, honey, don't tell me, because I might tell somebody else. We have that huge problem in our communities and in families, period. Where now these person that is thinking about suicide or is thinking about, are having some kind of issues, they're like, who can I go to? Because if I tell them, they're going to tell everybody. It don't have to be spread on the street. Okay? Everybody do not need to know. And I believe that that's some of the problems why we do have a lot of children that are dead, because they felt like they didn't have nobody to go to. We can either be a problem or a solution. The choice is yours. Okay? And if you have somebody that you think, and if you see all of the warning signs, if you catch the warning signs of suicide, there are ways that you can start up conversations. And I talk about it in this magazine here. I talk about ways that you can start up conversations with someone you think is dealing with depression or suicide or anxiety or any of these issues, especially with our young people. Come on, these are our future. When you have 9-year-olds committing suicide, we got a problem as a whole. Not just that family. We have a problem as a whole when that starts happening, okay? So let's do better. Let's do better as a family. We don't have to gossip about each other. Be that person that somebody can come to and talk to. Now me, I am a certified life and business coach. I love mentoring and coaching people. I have stuff that I take to the grave with me. Okay, I am one of those people. It's just my calling. But if you know that you're not, and you know that you're a gossiper, because you know if you're a gossiper or not, you know. Direct them to somebody that can help them. Take them to get some professional counseling, if that's the case. But I know, as being human, we like to deal with people that we personally know and trust. Now, sometimes we don't have that, and we have to go to other counselors and psychologists and psychiatrists and all this other stuff. But don't you think we should take care of our own? I think we should take care of our own. So let's get back to caring. We as humans have lost compassion. Technology has messed up a lot. Instead of calling, we would text. We have actually lost the human touch. Everything is a text, or I have to go on Facebook. Let me tell you, I don't talk to my close relatives. I don't talk to them on Facebook. I do not. My sisters, my nephews, my nieces, my children. I don't talk to them or deal with them on Facebook. You want to know why? Because I have their number. And I can pick up a phone and literally call them and talk to them and deal with them. We have truly lost the human touch. I don't need Facebook. I don't need to talk to them through Facebook. It's a pet peeve of mine, and this is me. When people get on Facebook, so and so, call me. The time you took to text that, you could have picked up your phone and have called them already. Social media is really causing us to lose the touch of human touch. And we love to, oh, Mother's Day, oh, Father's Day, blah, blah, blah. Put all your pictures up. Oh, I did this, we did this, I took them. But all these other days out the week and the year, your parents sitting home, 2 houses down from you, you can't even go visit them. But you rather show off for Facebook? Man, whatever. We have lost the human touch. I don't need Facebook to talk to my children and my nieces and my nephews and my sisters. Now, granted, some people, yeah, I can only deal with them on Facebook. But for the most part, no. I don't talk to my close relatives on Facebook like that. Because I can call them. I love them. And I can call them, okay? Well, that is a real problem. That is a real problem. Social media has really messed us up as humans. And this texting thing, we have really taken that to the extreme. To the point where we talk to each other like we're texting. LOL, SMH. What? Can you just laugh out loud instead of saying LOL? Okay, mental health issues. We don't like to deal with it, but I'm here to shed some light on it. I will put all of my information. I am a certified psychologist. I was a nurse for many years, over 20 years. And I am a certified life and business coach. I am qualified as a mentor to help and talk and deal with issues like this. I am qualified. I will have my information as well in the video, in the links below. I will put the links below for you to contact me if you need somebody to talk to. Okay? I'm a good listener. I'm a great listener. It's just part of my calling. It's just part of me and who I am. But mental health issues, death by suicide. You guys really, this article is amazing. You know, I did this in 2015. And I recently, this week, I went back reading it because to brush up on my, facts and knowledge about mental health. And I was like, ooh, I said that. That's just how I do things. I'm like, oh, that's good. I'm good at saying that. Oh, that's good. But death by suicide, mental health issues, it's not white people problems, okay? That's a human problem. And it's time for us to deal with it as a society. Okay, this has been part 2 of Mind Your Business. I'm going to do longer teachings on this, and the videos will be out there. But for now, thank you for tuning in. I will put links below where you can find more help, okay, about mental health issues and more articles. I will put everything in the links below, okay? I love you guys. This has been the 2nd episode of Mind Your Business, part 2. This is your girl, Rain Janique, aka the Queen. Until next time. Thank you guys for tuning in to the second part of Mind Your Business. This is the Queen, and I will put in the links where you can find this magazine. It's an awesome read, awesome read. Also, I will have links to where you can get in contact with me if you would like mentoring, or if you would like to partner with anything, questions, anything. I will put the links in the video below, okay? So don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment, because I do want you guys to send me some topics that you would like to hear talked about on this show, okay? I am the Queen. This have been Conversations with the Queen on this beautiful cloudy day in California, okay? Until next time, love you guys.